Well, hello there, Aries. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your March 2025 reading. Let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. All right, you have distant thunder, and you have the owl spirit. Okay, so the owl spirit says, you see clearly now. Yeah, that is the energy of this distant thunder, is that there's something looming in the horizon, right? It's kind of like the storm is way over here, but she's here in the balcony looking out at the storm. You intuitively know there's something brewing in the distance, and it's allowing yourself to clear the air. That means having a conversation with somebody, or allowing yourself to address an issue or a situation that you're concerned about, because on the other side of that conversation or that action that you take, you're going to have the clarity about how to move forward, right? This is kind of like understanding there's a piece of information that you are missing at this time. So you're not able to make a clear, wise decision. You're the owl, right? Understanding. You may think, you may be confusing your intuition and your fear. You may be fearing something, right? Fearing a conversation or taking action on some situation going on in your life. You're fearing it because you're expecting the worst out of it. But it's kind of like also understanding, until you have that conversation, you can't face whatever comes out of that conversation. But that conversation or that action is also allowing you to have the clarity about how to move forward. Yeah, confidence, believe in your worth and abilities. I love that energy, right? It's kind of like believing, right? Believing in yourself, knowing that you can face whatever may be on the horizon. Let's go to the tarot, but I feel like for some of you, there's a little bit, I'm going to say with this owl spirit, there's a little bit of perhaps stubbornness that I'm gaining out of that. It's kind of like the owl sitting there and saying, I know best, or I know what they're thinking, right? I know their perspective of a situation, right? Like, as if there's something here where I feel like you think you can read somebody's mind, or you can read a situation, but this is an energy of you are reading it wrong. Okay, there's something, there's a puzzle piece here that you are missing. Yeah, and it's helping you to step into an energy of really and truly seeing the good in a situation, and how having this puzzle piece, right? This piece of information gives you the confidence in order to truly believe that you can create or have whatever it is you're trying to manifest here, right? Whether that is a relationship, or taking a relationship to a deeper level, or creating more abundance, prosperity, joy in your life. Yeah, there's something here that you're trying to bring back pleasure into your life. It's kind of like wanting to go. Yeah, you're wanting something that is much more, has a much more give and take to it. It's a little bit of an energy here of you have a boss, say, okay, and you're really and truly wanting to take like a 2-week vacation or something like that. And in order to do that, you have to talk to your boss about it, right? And in your head, you're kind of like, well, my boss will never let me do that. It's almost like you have already decided what your boss will say, instead of allowing yourself to approach your boss, right? And have that conversation, and understand that you may have to allow yourself to give something up in order to get something you're really desiring, right? You may have to, maybe your boss says, yes, you can take the 2-week vacation, but you have to finish this project first. And to finish this project before your planned vacation, or the vacation you'd like to take, means you may have to work some extra hours, right? And you're kind of like, okay, well, I'm willing to work, right? Maybe you have to work an extra 10 hours of overtime over the next month in order to go on the 2-week vacation, but you're understanding I'm willing to give that because then I get the vacation that I really want, right? It could be in a relationship that you have, right? Understanding that maybe having this conversation, there's something that you want out of the conversation, but maybe somebody is also saying, I need from you something, right? And it's something that you're willing to do. I'm going to say that, okay? It's kind of like, say perhaps you wanted to propose to somebody, okay? And so there's this energy where you're holding yourself back from proposing because you feel like this person will say no, or they'll be like, well, I don't want to get married for another 5 years or something like that. But when you have a conversation, right, they're kind of like, yes, I'd really like to marry you, but first I want to know why you want to marry me. It's kind of like there's something here where maybe you've been holding yourself back in some way from finding out some truth, because you're kind of like using past experience to apply it to the situation. You think, oh, I've been through this before, right? I've asked for a 2-week vacation before and my boss said no. But this time it's different. That's what you have to understand. This time it is different. You're speaking your truth. You are anxious about it, right? Yeah, you're concerned. I'm going to get hurt again, right? It could be. Man, let's not say it's a marriage proposal. Maybe you want to ask somebody out. But maybe you even asked this person out previously and they said, no, I'm not dating right now, or I'm in a relationship or something like that. This is you going back. Look, we have 2 pages, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, trying again for something that you really like. So perhaps you've asked your boss previously for a 2-week vacation and they said, no, not in the cards this year. Right? And now you're coming back around a year later and you're saying, okay, I really want to take this 2-week vacation. What do I have to do? It's kind of like you're allowing yourself to say, what do I have to do? Right? In order to acquire this. Then you can make the decision if you really want to do that or not. Or it's a person you would like to go out and get to know better. It's like, you've asked before and maybe they said no, but you're coming back, pages, right? You're coming back, you're asking, you're speaking your truth. Maybe the last time you came in a little bit, I don't know, there's something about kind of assuming that maybe this person would go out and then you got really heartbroken, right? But it's kind of like coming back and asking, I'd really like to go out with you. Is there some way, right, that we could go on a date? And maybe this person is going to divulge some part of themselves that you didn't recognize. Maybe they're going to say, you know what? I wasn't dating back then because I had just gotten out of a long-term committed relationship and I was still healing, right? Maybe they used some excuse before to not go out, or maybe they just said no and walked away. Now you're understanding, you're gaining a different perspective, the Hermit here, right? It's allowing yourself to gain a different perspective of why this person may have said no in the past. I think there's somebody here that has said no, whether it's your boss or a romantic connection, or whatever it is. It's time to allow yourself to go back and to understand, okay, there was something that they were having to work through. Now they've moved on from it. And it's a good time to kind of go back and perhaps even allow yourself to see what was going on with this person. I think you thought, no, they're just totally not interested in this, or they're not interested in me, taking this 2-week vacation or something. Understanding that part of it, maybe your boss says, I'm sorry you couldn't go on that vacation last year. To tell you the truth, the business was really down and, so-and-so was going on maternity leave and, I really couldn't lose you, but you're such a valuable employee. I want you to have this vacation. I still need you to finish this project, but I do want you to have this vacation. Yeah, communication. That's what's missing in the situation. Now, you've had conversations with this person before, whoever this is, but you haven't asked the question, what can I do? What can I give in this situation in order to allow this to happen, to get what it is that you want? Yeah, effective communication is the bridge to understanding and connection. There's something you're learning about connection here, because both of these are about learning too, learning the truth, but seeing something from a different perspective, going back. There's something that you're going back and you're asking again, but this time you're asking differently. And you're asking deeper questions. You're trying to understand what this person needs from you. And that may be the hard part, right? You could be in your head, because there's a little bit of stubbornness. Well, my boss should be willing for me to take a 2-week vacation, whether I finish that project or not, right? That it's kind of like allowing yourself to say, wait a minute, there's a different perspective here. Your boss or this person is desiring something, has a need or desire that you can fulfill, and I'm going to say rather easily. that is the thing. It's kind of like allowing yourself to say, yeah, that's not bad. I can do that if I can have my 2-week vacation or whatever it is that you're wanting. Yeah. I think you're just kind of caught up in your head, and you're not wanting, okay, to be heartbroken again. But here's what's on the other side of this conversation. This person does want to work with you. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. They do want to work with you for you to receive what it is that you really are desiring in the situation. It's your fear that you won't receive that. Your fear that they're going to say no that is preventing you from the true happiness that you are desiring. Wow, that is amazing. We have Venus in retrograde. This could be a relationship that you're going back and you're saying, maybe we just got off on the wrong foot, right? Maybe either you said something to this person that upset them, or they said something to you that upset you. You went your own ways, right? Could have been something small. And it's kind of like understanding, okay, there's more depth to this person or this situation than you realize. That's what I feel like Spirit really wants you to know. There's more depth to this. It's not just a yes or a no. It's kind of like an energy of yes, but. And that is maybe what is preventing you. It's kind of like, yeah, but what are they going to want, right? Well, you won't know until you ask. Clear the air. Find out the truth, right? All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Aries, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Yeah, maybe this is the energy, maybe this person needs your help. Maybe you actually need their help. You do need your boss's permission to go on this vacation in a way, or else you can walk away from the job, right? It's understanding that this person does require something from you, right? And it's not that they're using it as a carrot or something. They have a true need. They need your help, okay, in one aspect, but because you're willing to help them, they're also willing to help you. The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, let's work together. We can create a 10 of Cups for both of us. It's a win-win when you allow yourself to see it perhaps as a win-win. That could be part of it too. It's kind of like allowing yourself to say, yes, I'm willing to give a little to get a lot. That is the energy. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light. Thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.